Today, I'll be reviewing a game, or partially reviewing a game called Dishonored. Yes, it's a game I have. It's not a bad game. However, there are some flaws in this game. Well, not everything is perfect. Not every game or every movie is perfect. But this game in particular has so many minor flaws. One big flaw, actually. And really, it portrays it from being perfect. So, let's begin this thing. Let's begin by reviewing Dishonored. Now, Dishonored. This game is what every assassination fan wants. It's the perfect stealth assassination game that has ever been made. It was made by Bethesda and Arcane Studios with the help of Scion Files, I think that was called, which they practically made one brief cameo with a intro where it shows what company it was involved with the game. There's Bethesda, Arcane Studios, and there goes Scion with this little thing there. Anyways, the intro starts off strong. It really brings an impact to you because you actually connect with the people. Well, kinda. You start off by, you come back from a war or something, I don't know what, and you're taken to, I think it was Dunwall, and you have to meet up with your wife, which is the empress of the city, and you give her a letter. Well, of course you have her daughter with you, which is Emily, which I really, there's one part in the game where she was no help at all, and in fact she's no help at all. Anyway, you give the empress a letter, and then after all that, here comes these people, I don't know who, and murder the empress. I'm speaking quietly now because my people are starting to go to sleep. So I'll keep my voice down as much as I can, but at least you can hear it. Anyway, she gets killed. Emily gets captured, and the whole city blames you for killing the empress because you have blood on your hands, and they think you did it. Then you have to run off and jump in the water. Then the story begins. You go to something called the Hound's Pit Pub. I think that's it. Wait, before you actually do all that, you go to some sanctuary or something like that, and you get some training and all about how to play the game. You get a new power called Blink, where you do a short travel by pressing L1 for PS3 gamers, left trigger for Xbox, I think. Can't remember. But basically it's like a training thing. It shows you how to do all this stuff. And actually it's quite helpful. And at the end before all that you meet some guy, and he will give you all this stuff, give you a special tattoo on your left hand. And basically you go through all of it. At the end you find a rune. You'll use it to get another power. And well, yeah, after all it's done, you go to the pub, you get information. And well, I can't exactly oh, now I remember. You go off to kill some high overseer named Campbell. And let me tell you, there are only 9 missions in the game. I haven't gotten all of them done now. I've gotten to mission 5, so it'll take a while for me to beat it, since it's not an easy game. So this is how it goes. The game goes from intermediate to little intermediate to hard to little over hard, and you get the idea. And there's DLC content. I think it's either out right now or it's coming out on the way. I'm not quite sure. I haven't got it, and I haven't done much research on it. Excuse me. And well, let's see how that goes out. The stealth, how you do yourself is pretty good since you're in the first person mode. And every now and then you get a little indication about how you do this, what you can do, where you can go, how many points you can get, where you can get the stuff. and you get locked in the prison door first. You have to find a key, which I swear took me over 10 minutes to figure out. Yeah, it's just me. Even with the guy put it under my cell door and didn't pay attention. I'm like, where is it? How do I get out of here? Yeah, it's right there. I'm an idiot. Anyway, you get through all that, and yeah. Now, let's get on to the real review. Gameplay, swell. It's very swell. It's very smooth. It's not laggy. There's no lag competition. The combat, is eh. By that I mean you can either hit him or he don't. Like, I swear, I'm trying to hit a person that's right in front of me. I swing my sword at them, and it doesn't even hit them. Like, that was bad hit detection. And most of the time they block. You know, that's the smart way to fight, but that's a little bit too much. You can put it on the easiest setting, yet the computers go hard ass on you. That's not fair. And it gets worse. It gets a lot harder. The one thing I hate about the first person view perspective that you can't see who's behind you unless you actually get hit. And you can't take two opponents on at once because there's all here once. Even though you kill one person, the second person's probably gonna kill you. Yep. It's not easy. The powers are actually quite creative. I would never imagine that. About he can, well, I knew there's a way you can make time bend, or you can do a little travel, but the stuff they have there is remarkable. I swear it is. Nothing like you'd ever suspect. The weapons, I don't know, I just wish there were more. Like, I know I got a blade, but I thought I could upgrade it or have another blade like a axe or something. But nope, that's all you get is a little dagger thing blade. And you only get like, it was in your left hand you either have a power, a crossbow, or a gun. Yeah. If only there was more. But it's a assassination game, so the less you have, the more easier it is for you to move around. And let me tell you, figuring out where to go without any clues is difficult. And I mean difficult. By that, I mean if you have no clue where the hell you're going to go, and you're like stuck in this one little area, and you can't go one way because there's guards there and they'll see you if you go there. And there's one place here you can't reach, and there's something blocking your path, like a little electrical gate that you can't pass through unless you disable it. And that requires you to jump down and do it, but you'll get seen. And there's like 3 or 4 guys coming at you, so yeah, if you have no clue how to get around that, you're not gonna have a fun time. I know I didn't have a fun time. Mission 1, it wasn't all that bad. Mission 2, I can't exactly remember that mission. Yeah, some missions are memorable and some are forgettable. It's half-half. Mission 3, good God, was that ever difficult? I died at least 10 times trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do or where I'm supposed to go. They give you the littlest amount of clues ever. I know it's supposed to help you use your brain, but give us something. If we can't figure it out in time, just give us a clue where we should go. Or give us a suggestion where we could go. Not just say like, hey, you don't know how to do this? We don't care. Do it. We want to see you work your brain to the max. Even though this is the same company that made Skyrim, they didn't make Skyrim this difficult to figure out. At least in Skyrim, we were able to figure out where we're supposed to go. That, and we would have more space to move around. Once you're in a pub, there's not a lot of space to move around. Which really breaks off the point where we could went for more exploration. Like I would like a Grand Theft Auto theme, like a Sandbox theme. That would be alright. It does have that sometimes, but the problem with that is that there's a certain amount of space you can go until you get blocked by an invisible wall. Invisible walls are not cool. The only time you actually get to an invisible wall is where you're at the pub and you're like at one point where you see like this wall, there's like a fence where you can easily use a plane to get up onto. You can't because there's an invisible wall there. Why? We could have done a sandbox. We could have roamed around. Oh, because there'd be guards up there and they would see us? And they would just look over the fence and just see the place? Wasted opportunity. So, yeah. Right now, the game's sitting at... Oh, let me tell you, this story is short. 9 missions. Did I mention that? Yes, 9 missions. Maybe they'll include more for DLC, but that's bull. They should have given us all the episodes with no DLC hassles. So, the game sits at a 7 out of 10. It's still a great game. I'm not gonna lie. But it has its problems. So, that was my partial review for Dishonored. I'll see what the DLC content's all about, if it actually increases the value or increases how the gameplay goes out. If it does that, and I'll give the game... If it does that, I'll give the game at least an 8. That's my hope. I'll give it an 8. But if it doesn't do that, then it's lowering down to a 6. Which is still good, because it's above average. I just hope there was more. I just really hope there was more to the game than this. So, if you liked it, good. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. So, if you liked this review, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.